What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Baby Doge. We got some nice gains today, so we're going to be looking at the prices of Baby Doge. We're also going to be looking at some technical analysis as well, and we're also going to be going over some of the user sentiment because a lot of people are feeling some type of way about not having the tax yet or not having the tax taken off yet. So we're going to talk about that. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's get straight to it. So we are up 7.8% in the last 24 hours with a Baby Doge. That's very, very good. Went all the way from 8Z21 all the way up to 8Z26. So that was a pretty good gain right there. We went up a lot. So that's pretty good. Shout out to the Baby Doge Army for that. We did very good right there. Now, the last 7 days, we are up, or we're actually down 20%. So, it was all the way at 8Z36 7 days ago. Now it's at 8Z26. So it's got some distance to go to get back up there. Last 14 days, still up 26.2% or 26.4%. The last 14 days, last 30 days, well, still up 114%. And then the last year, up 13%. So this is pretty good still with the last 30 days. And part of this reason is because they took off the 10% tax for purchases on Baby Doge Swap only. And you see what happened there. But imagine if they take the tax off of every purchase on Baby Doge and off of every sale of Baby Doge all over the place, 0% taxes all over the board. Imagine what Baby Doge could do. And look over here. People are still waiting for this. This was on their newest post. This is the newest post they did. It says, "Good morning, Baby Doge Army. All eyes on memes." It's just a good morning post. But people are really pushing for the 0% taxes on this post and on other posts as well. Someone said we are disappointed, but that's really not what I want to point out. I want to point out the people that aren't just bashing Baby Doge just because and not really giving a reason why they're saying that. I don't want to look at those people, right? I want to look at the people that are making logical points here. Please start adjusting fees. This person right here says, please start adjusting fees. That's true. They need to start adjusting fees. They need to take the fees off, not just adjusting them, but they need to take all of the fees off. There needs to be zero fees all across the board. So we need zero fees across the board. And then we have down here, this person made a really good point. They said, let me go ahead and highlight it. They said, please, when I went to sell, and this person's first language obviously isn't English. Baby Doge is an international and it's a global project. So I'll rephrase the way that it's talking here. They say, please, when I went to sell my crypto, where I can sell, but I don't pay so much. They're pretty much saying, please, where can I sell my crypto at where I don't pay so much in taxes? The only way you can do that is if you bought on a centralized exchange and you're holding there and you sell on a centralized exchange. Because if you try to send it to a centralized exchange to avoid the taxes, you're paying 10% in taxes just to transfer it to the centralized exchange, which means you might as well just sell it where you have it at now. And this is the problem. People are losing 10% to buy, and then if they don't want to pay the sell tax, they got to transfer it somewhere. But if they transfer it, they're paying 10% to transfer it. So they're still at 20%. So the only way you could ever avoid taxes completely with Baby Doge is just buying on a centralized exchange, holding it on that centralized exchange, and then also selling it on that centralized exchange. Whereas if you try to go ahead and buy it on a DeFi exchange and you try to put it on your DeFi wallet, you're paying 10% to buy it to have it on that DeFi wallet. And let's say you just want to buy on the centralized exchange but send it to a DeFi wallet. Well, now you're paying 10% to send it to that DeFi wallet. And then if you want to send it back, then you're paying 10% to send it back. So you're still paying 20%. So no matter what way we try to spin this, you're still paying taxes. If you just want to buy through Baby Doge Swap on a DeFi wallet, then well, guess what? Now you're still paying 10% to sell because they only took off the 10% to buy on Baby Doge Swap, but they didn't take off the 10% to sell. So either way, you're paying taxes. So we just need the taxes taken off all across the board for Baby Doge because it's affecting a lot of people. It's hurting a lot of people. Now, this person probably has a lot of money inside of Baby Doge. They said, please, when I went to sell my crypto, where can I sell but I don't pay so much. So they're pretty much saying, please, I know I already explained it, but they're saying, where can I go to sell my crypto where I don't have to pay taxes? And then they said, because I sold on PancakeSwap, I paid 1 trillion commissions of baby doge. So they paid 1 trillion baby doge in taxes. That's a lot of money that they paid in taxes. That means that they had a good amount of money in there, and then they lost a lot of it. So you can bet that when they bought it, they also paid around that same amount. So there's more like 2 trillion. So we got to get this situated because people are losing money left and right. We can't just keep having these taxes on there. So me personally, that's why I don't do lots of buys and sells for baby doge. Like if I'm trading baby doge, I'm doing it on a centralized exchange. I do it on Mexi Global. Link in the description if you want to sign up. I'll get some commissions there if you sign up, so that'll be cool as well. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But if you want to check out Mexi Global, you can go ahead and check that out. Link in the description. You don't pay any taxes on baby doge fees, and on top of that, there's no spot trading fees. So there's no trading fees unless you're doing futures for baby doge. Okay, no fees at all if you get it on Mexi Global. So that's probably the one that you would want to look at. I really do like Mexi Global. I prefer to use Mexi Global over all the other ones when it comes to baby doge because it's centralized. And with it being centralized, the thing is that you're not paying the taxes. You're not paying those 10% tokenomics taxes to buy and sell, which is really 20%. So it really comes in handy to have something like Mexi Global on your side. So definitely check that out. Link in the description there. But yeah, people, they're really upset with having to pay these taxes. It's not even just on this post. I haven't even looked at the other ones, but I'm sure, I guarantee if I go on here, there's going to be people talking about the taxes and about how they need to get rid of the taxes. I guarantee it. But like I said, a lot of people, they either want burns or they want the taxes taken off. The burns really don't matter that much. They do to a certain extent, so then we can hold our price, and so we don't go below a certain price. But the burns, we need taxes taken off more than we need burns. Okay, we need taxes taken off way more than we need burns. So for everyone that's talking about burns this, burns that, we need burns. Like, y'all should be pushing more for the taxes being taken off. Same for the people talking about we need to get listed to Binance. We need to be tax free before we get listed to Binance, because Binance is not going to list a 20% tax coin, because it's 10% to buy, 10% to sell. They're not going to list a 20% tax coin. Like, it's literally criminal. They're not going to do that. Like, they'll probably, get they'll, the SEC is probably going to come after them. Like, let's be honest. If they list a 20% tax coin, like, it's criminal. We're already getting taxed 37% for our capital gains in America. If you add on the 20% for baby doge taxes, that's 57% right there. If you add on average state taxes for people, which is from 5 to 10%, let's just say it's 5%. It's just way too much in taxes. 62% in taxes. Like, really, we're paying 62% in taxes? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So we need to get them taxes taken off. But anyways, burn and all tax free first. Do something. That's what this person says. We need to do tax free over burns. But yep, that's what we need to do. We need to be tax free. I just figured I'd mention that in this video. But anyways, looking at the technicals and stuff like that, Baby Doge, it got stopped out all the way up here at this resistance at 8Z38. So it got stopped over there. And now we are kind of recovering because we stopped at our momentum wave band here. And this is the Chart Prime automated trading indicators. Link in the description for that 7-day money back guarantee if you want to go ahead and sign up for that. Very good trading indicators. But as you can see here with the green momentum wave band for the Chart Prime indicators, we hit that support and we immediately rose from there. So typically when we hit the green momentum wave bands, we typically go back and up in our prices unless the momentum wave bands start to turn red. If they start to turn red down here, then that typically means we are about to drop. If it starts to turn blackish or red like it does back here, that means it's about to drop. But you can see the very lightly shaded green area here, the very lightly green shaded line, which acts as our support for our momentum wave band. So when we hit that, we just ended up going right back up from there. But you see the red line here. This is part of the Chart Prime indicators. This is showing resistance is starting to build up around this area. So resistance is starting to build at 8Z29. So that's going to be a hard area for us to get past if we want to try to get past all the way up to 8Z32 an HC31 again. It's going to be a little bit harder for us. So we got to make sure we got more momentum to actually get past that. But everything's good here with Baby Doge. If we can't get past this 8Z29 resistance that's forming up, then we're going to go back down below this Fibonacci at 8Z23, and we're eventually going to drop down to the Fibonacci at 8Z1250. But we have such a huge level here, like such a huge area for this Fibonacci, that we have a lot of support levels that are inside of this area. For one, we have this level here at 8Z19, 8Z20, around there. That's where that one area is for our momentum waveband with the lightly green shaded line. And then we have this next one down here at 8Z1750, 8Z1750. And then we have the momentum waveband bottoming out at 8Z1400. So we have a few different levels for Baby Doge to reach before it actually gets to 8Z1250. Like I said, personally, I think our momentum is very good right now, so I don't really see us going all the way down to 8C1250 unless the whole market started to crash. If the whole market starts to crash, then possibly we could see 8C1250. But I don't think that's going to happen unless we get a huge crash in the market. Now, Bitcoin, it went down to 66K, but it immediately started to go back up. So, really 64K is showing there, but it did immediately start to go back up. Now, if Bitcoin keeps dropping, then obviously we're probably going to see Baby Doge and everything else drop as well. But I don't even think Bitcoin's going to keep dropping. I think this is just like a drop in the bucket. Like, this is going to keep going, in my personal opinion. I think it's going to keep going up to 80K. And then I think when it hits 80K, it's either going to go parabolic and reach 100 to 120K, or it's going to drop from 80K down to like 50K, right? It's either going to make it or it's not after 80K. But I do believe we're going to keep running till 80K. So I think coming soon, maybe within the next week or so, we might see a pump inside of Bitcoin and the whole overall crypto market. But that money is flowing out of Bitcoin and it's flowing into other cryptos from Bitcoin. Like, if you think about it, that's really what's going on here. If you look at all these other coins, money's also flowing out of these other coins as well. Don't get it twisted. But it's flowing into specific projects like Sheep. Some of the money's flowing into Sheep. Some of the money is flowing into Catan coin. Some of it's flowing into Near Protocol. So some of it's flowing into Render. Some of it's flowing into BitTensor, the graphs, stacks. So money is flowing out of Bitcoin into some of these other projects, especially AI projects. So it's in Pepe, Theta, and then for the AI projects, Fetch AI, it's flowing into there. Chain GPT is also going into there. Maker is flowing into there. It's flowing into Arweave. It's flowing all over the place. Money is coming out of Say, whatever you want to say, and it's flowing into other things. So the money's got to flow somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. Wherever it's going though, that's going to be where you want to look at. Cash network. So Solana, I guess this is a new coin that was just created. Solana. I'm going to look into this coin because I think this is a meme coin with potential. Up 3,000% in the last 30 days. Very low inside of market cap. If you ask me, 45 million market cap is not high at all. Money's flowing out of some of those projects going into this project here. So anytime I see something with like 40 million market cap and it's trending on something like CoinGecko, this is probably going to be something that hits big. Safe Deal, Orion, we got DexCheck. We got a lot of different projects. Money's flowing out of Book of Meme because remember, like, a lot of money went into Book of Meme and now it's flowing out of Book of Meme into other things. We're just having gains all across the board for different meme coins and stuff like that. This is all of the top gainers for CoinGecko. So this is another good thing for you to do if you want to, go ahead and find these top gainers. You can do that through this section on CoinGecko. This is another AI project, ENQ NK. I'll also say NKAI. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'll just say NKAI. But yeah, this seems like another one of those projects, those AI projects that are just going crazy. Only 121 million market cap, but you definitely missed out from all the way down here. But, you got to get in where you got to get in. I'm definitely going to mark this one as well. So yeah, that's just a little bit of gem finding there. I think that's what I'm going to do in all these Baby Doge videos. I'm not only talk about Baby Doge, but then we'll also go over some gems that you guys can look at in the meantime, because Baby Doge still hasn't taken off those taxes. So in the meantime, you can look at these different coins, right? Because Baby Doge still hasn't taken off taxes. But for now it's good. For now we're doing all right with Baby Doge. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, best indicators in the game. You can definitely check that out. 7-day money back guaranteed, and you can also get a huge discount on Chart Prime. The discount, I believe, is like 20 to 30%, something like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up for you now so we can look at that, because I mean, a lot of people are looking at the discount and getting it. So shout out to the people that got it before. And remember, this also helps support the channel. If you want to support the channel, you can do that as well, because I get commissions from this. So yeah, if y'all want to sign up for Chart Prime, I use this every day in all of my videos. I've been using Chart Prime for years, actually. When they were originally labeled as Vital Algo, they're now Chart Prime. And I've been with them for years now. So definitely check this out. Best trading indicators in my personal opinion, and the discount is pretty good. 30% off for the premium monthly and the premium quarterly. So you can do that. 7 days, risk-free, money back guaranteed. Very good trading indicators. Trading is very simplified with this. We have the market oracle that you could use. The market oracle I don't use because I like to do that type of stuff myself personally, and I'll kind of just break it down for you guys here. So I do this type of stuff myself, like the wedges. I make those wedges myself because it's easy. I look at the supports and make those myself with Fibonacci retracements. And then what I do like to use though is like momentum wave bands. I like to use momentum wave bands. Um, I do a lot with this. Actually, no, I mean I use the Oracle, but what I don't use on the Oracle is the triangles and everything. Like I don't activate those because I like to do my own triangle patterns. So that's what I like to do. But I love using the momentum wave bands with the Oracle. That's what I meant to say. The momentum wave bands, the buy and sell signals on the Oracle are good. But when there's not enough volume for a project like Baby Doge, it doesn't show the buy and sell signals. So you have to do it on something that has a little bit more market cap. It doesn't have to have like stupid, insane market cap. Like you can look at Bone. Bone doesn't have that much market cap. So, but it still does show, your buy and sell signals. So it told you when to sell Bone. No buy signal yet for Bone. So for those that like Bone, I'll probably do a whole video on Bone. I did a video on it a few days ago, and for some reason the file was corrupted and I wasn't able to upload it. So that video went to waste. But I was pretty much talking about how we were having a pullback in Bone, and we did have a pullback, but it sucks I wasn't able to get the video out. But like I said, the buy signal has not been thrown up yet with Bone. If it gets past this area right here, then that's probably when Chart Prime is gonna issue the buy signal, because that's when it's gonna go up to the next Fibonacci. So you could ride it all the way down here from $1 to about $1.25 with that buy signal from Chart Prime. So that's what it is. You can see the buy signal that it had all the way down here. That was a good buy signal. That was a good one. If you would have had Chart Prime and just bought here and just held till they put out the sell signal, you would have made bank right there. You would have made stupid money. It went all the way down here from 58 cents all the way up here to $1.40. So you would have made a lot of money, a lot. But moving on from there, check out Chart Prime. Very good trading indicators, all that good stuff. Anyways, hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.